The most effective method to increase your metabolic rate after a long-term low-calorie diet is a strategic reverse diet combined with resistance training. So proper macronutrient balance and stress hormone management, okay? So you do your weight training, you do your cardio, and you slowly increase your calories. Most effective methods to boost metabolic metabolism post-diet: reverse dieting, as already mentioned, which increases leptin T3, as already mentioned, prevents fat gain while restoring hormonal balance. Only 50 to 150 calories a week. I say 100 to 200 calories. And what I do is I watch what happens with the scale, okay? So if I throw a little bit more calories in there, I want to see that maybe the weight might go up a little bit because it might be carbohydrates, and then it drops down a little bit again. Your body gets used to the carbs, okay? Now, obviously, when you go and add more food to your diet, you can add carbohydrates and protein mainly. Track your weight and biofeedback. So in other words, energy, mood, body temperature, and hunger, okay? And also, I use the scale. The goal is to reach maintenance intake or slightly above. In other words, when you're slightly above, there could be some weight gain, but it also helps to boost your metabolism and may give you more energy. And that's actually going to help with some muscle gain. Resistance training, heavy lifting, okay? Build muscle, which is metabolically active tissue. Stimulates thyroid hormonal production and growth factors like IGF-1, okay? Insulin-like growth hormone. Prevents muscle loss during refeeding, okay? Train 3 to 5 times per week. Obviously, big movements, squats, deadlifts, presses, rowing movements, or your compound movements. Focus on progressive overload. Include adequate recovery, sleep, and rest days. So in other words, 3 to 5 days is the maximum. I generally say about 4 days a week is good for most people. If you're going more than 4 days a week, it's more of an obsession with the weight training rather than just doing it for good health. Eat enough protein, as already mentioned, preserves and builds muscle, has a high thermic effect, as already mentioned, supports thyroid hormone synthesis, tyrosine, and aim for 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram body weight. This is because we do actually want to put some muscle on as well, okay? Especially after a long period of weight loss, we want muscle gain.